a friend, here's what to say. Let's talk in English, 10 minutes every day. When you need a friend, here's what to say. Let's talk in English, 10 minutes every day. That's the way.
Hi friends, welcome back to Let's Talk in English. I'm John.
And I am Garrett. Friends, we are back for another health lesson.
That's right. We're talking about vaping, and the title of today's lesson is Vaping Isn't Cool.
Right. So let's think back to yesterday's lesson and talk about what we learned. See, when you vape, you breathe different chemicals into your body.
That's right. Now, vapes might have different flavors that could attract you, but they're not good for you, are they?
They're not. They might taste like candy or fruits, and that attracts young people. But inside of that vapor is harmful chemicals. If you're vaping, it won't be good for your health.
No, it won't. So we're going to talk about vaping today. As we listen to today's lesson, look out for the Find It question. Today's Find It question is, who has started vaping?
Who has started vaping? Well, I hope it's not any of our friends on LTE TV.
That's right, but vaping has become very popular even though it's a bad habit. So if you or someone you know has started vaping, we're here to help you quit. Vaping is not healthy, and we want you to be healthy.
Right. As you're thinking about this, don't just think about the bad things of vaping. Think about all the fun things you could be doing that aren't vaping, like playing outside, playing sports, or maybe even reading a book, like we talked about earlier this month. Well, friends, we are going to have a great and very useful lesson today. Here's Sonia with our keywords.
Hello, Julie 有点担心17岁的弟弟受同学影响，开始使用电子烟。但弟弟和他的同学都说，使用电子烟的伤害没有抽一般纸烟那么大。But my brother and his classmates said that vaping is less harmful than smoking regular cigarettes. 名词 cigarette 就是纸烟、香烟。Matt 说，或许抽电子烟伤害较小，但不表示抽电子烟就没有害处。But that doesn't mean it's harmless. 形容词harmless 就是无害的。Matt 说，电子烟液也含有尼古丁。A vape liquid has nicotine in it. 名词 liquid 就是液体。Julie 说，尼古丁可能会对心脏或是脑部造成影响。Nicotine affects your heart and brain. 动词 affect 就是影响。Matt 说，一罐电子烟油中含有的尼古丁可能相当于9包纸烟的量。One vape pod may have as much nicotine in it as 9 packs of cigarettes. 名词 pack 就是一包。
Hi, Matt. Do you know anything about vaping?
A little. Why?
My brother is 17. He started vaping. His classmates suggested that he try it. That worries me.
It should. He breathes chemicals into his body when he vapes.
I know. But my brother and his classmates said that vaping is less harmful than smoking regular cigarettes.
But that doesn't mean it's harmless. Vape liquid has nicotine in it.
That's addictive.
It is, especially for young people. It can cause health problems.
Well, we joined Julie and Matt here in the Jungle Cafe. Julie has a strange question. She asks Matt if he knows anything about vaping.
That's right. Matt says he knows a little bit and asks Julie why. Now, it's because Julie has a brother who has started vaping.
Hey, John, you gave away the answer. Friends, we just found the answer to our Find It question. Who has started vaping?
Who has started vaping? Julie's brother has started vaping. We found it. Julie says her brother is only 17.
Right, he's 17. Maybe he's still in high school or senior high, and he has started vaping. It sounds like his classmates, they suggested it to him. They suggested that he try it.
Yes, sometimes you can suggest something good, like, I suggest that you run more, or I suggest you read this book. It's really good. But his friends have suggested something bad. Let's go to Maria and hear more about that phrase, suggested.
Hello, everyone. It's Maria again.
And it's time for Use It! Yahoo!
Today's sentence pattern is suggested that. You go first.
Okay, my dad takes my sisters to school in his old car. They suggested that he buy a new car. Your turn.
Okay. My sister wants to buy a new doll, but I suggested that she save her money.
Good idea.
Would you like to make a super sentence?
Sure.
I suggested that he make a super sentence.
Hey, you just made one for me.
That's right. Now let's remind our friends to use it.
Thanks, guys. You know, sometimes your classmates or your friends suggest things to you. And of course, you want to be friends with them, so it can be hard to say no.
That's right. But remember, you can say no. Even if you've started a bad habit, you still have the ability to just say no to bad suggestions.
Yes, you do. Well, Julie's brother started vaping, and that worries her.
Yes, when you're worried, it means you feel afraid and you just feel bad.
So, Julie says, that worries me. And friends, that is today's calendar phrase.
That worries me.
That worries me. 这令我担心。
Bobby eats too many snacks.
Yeah, that worries me.
He eats chips, candy, and cake.
That worries me.
He eats snacks all day long.
That worries me.
It worries me too. They're my snacks.
Ooh, you should worry.
That worries me.
That worries me. 这令我担心。
Thank you so much, guys. Well, Matt says that when Julie's brother vapes, he breathes chemicals into his body. This is like what we talked about yesterday, those harmful chemicals.
Yes, that's right. You don't want to hurt your body. You use your body for everything fun, like playing sports or going on a walk.
That's right. And Julie says, I know. She knows this. And we know that it is great to learn with Sonia. Here she is.
Matt 说，当 Julie 的弟弟在使用电子烟时，就会把化学物质吸入身体里面。Julie 也同意，他说：“我知道 ，I know。”这个句型是主词加动词，本句的动词 know 是完全不及物动词，不需要受词，也不需要补语。我们用这个句型来造几个句子，例如 Jenny sneezed， Jenny 打了喷嚏，或是 Fish swim， 鱼会游泳。我们再举个例子 Good things happen. 好事会发生。
All right, well, Julie continues. She says her brother and his classmates said that vaping is less harmful than smoking regular cigarettes.
Yeah, that's right, but that's not exactly true. Vaping can still hurt you or even make you very, very sick later on.
That's right. Friends, you might see a lot of people around town smoking cigarettes. Cigarettes have been around for a long time. When you smoke a cigarette, you breathe those harmful chemicals into your body.
Yes, one of the chemicals in cigarettes and in vaping is nicotine. Now, nicotine is a complicated word, but it's the chemical that can change your brain and hurt you.
Right, and when you breathe in nicotine, you just want more and more of it. And that's not safe. Now, nicotine is a liquid. Things that are liquid are things you can pour out, like water is a liquid.
Now, cigarettes and vaping aren't harmless. Harmless means something can't hurt you. But vaping can hurt you. Plus, it's addictive. It's very expensive and difficult to stop. So don't waste your money on vaping.
Right. If something is addictive, after you've tried it, you just want more and more, and you have a hard time stopping. And of course, this can cause health problems. It's not good for your body.
No, it's not. All right, we're running out of time and we should go on a quick break, but we'll be back, so don't go anywhere. We'll see you in a bit.
Let's talk in English. 10 minutes every day. That's the way.
Welcome back, friends. Today we're talking about something that is addictive, something that is not good for us, but some people just keep doing it. It's vaping.
Yes, that's right. It's easy to start and a lot of people might be vaping. If you've started vaping, we're here to help you stop.
That's right. We need people to help us when we want to stop something that is addictive. Let's go back to our conversation to hear more.
Nicotine affects your heart and brain. It makes it hard to focus on your studies.
True. There can be a lot of nicotine in vape liquid too. One vape pod may have as much nicotine in it as 9 packs of cigarettes.
Wow. And I heard that if you vape, you are more likely to smoke cigarettes in the future.
Yes, vaping is an easy habit to start, but not to stop. So ask your brother why he vapes. Help him quit if you can.
Thanks. I'll try.
Well, friends, here we learn more about this harmful chemical nicotine. It isn't just addictive, it also affects your body.
Yes, and it affects your heart and your brain. That means it can be very difficult for studying in school because your brain is saying, give me more. We all know that it's hard enough to study. You don't need a bad habit that makes it even more difficult.
Right. Even if you're not in school still, it might affect your ability to focus when you're at work. Well, friends, we heard the word affect here. When one thing affects another thing, it changes how we do that. If we don't get enough exercise, it affects our mood. Maybe you won't be as happy. Or if you don't get enough sleep, it will also affect how much energy you have. It will also be harder to focus.
That's right. And if you keep watching our show, it will affect how well you can speak English. Hopefully.
I agree. Well, we continue here. Matt says there can be a lot of nicotine in vape liquid. One vape pod may have as much nicotine in it as 9 packs of cigarettes.
Wow! So a pack of cigarettes is a little box full of cigarettes. And just one nicotine pod has a lot of nicotine in it then.
Right, so I guess a pod when you're vaping is like one little container. And a pack is what we use when we talk about cigarettes. Well, we can use that word in other places too. If you go to the grocery store, you might buy a pack of candy.
Yeah, that's right. You could buy a pack of tissue paper or anything else. Now, if you decide to start vaping, the studies have shown that you are more likely to just smoke cigarettes in the future anyway. So don't start with this habit.
That is correct. You are more likely to smoke cigarettes in the future. And we are likely to learn some useful tips from our teacher, Sonia.
Julie 听说，如果开始使用电子烟，未来抽烟的几率也会比较高。And I heard that if you vape, you're more likely to smoke cigarettes in the future. 形容词 likely 意思是可能的。Be likely to do something 意思是很有可能的，可能会如何？来看例句。People who quit smoking are less likely to get cancer. 把烟戒掉的人比较不会得癌症。或是 They are likely to cancel the speech due to the typhoon. 这场演讲很可能因为台风而取消。我们再举个例子 You're very likely to win as long as you keep practicing. 只要持续练习，你很有可能会赢。
Thank you, Sonia. So Matt encourages Julie to talk to her brother. And I encourage you to practice the key words again with us.
Here's your first keyword for today. Cigarette. Cigarette. Smoking cigarettes isn't good for you.
Harmless. Harmless. Don't worry, those insects are harmless.
Liquid. Liquid. I need to drink some liquid.
Effect. Effect. Too little sleep affects my studies.
Pack. Package. Pack. Package. I bought a pack of cookies. All right, friends, those are your keywords for today. Just keep on practicing them. And now let's go back and watch our conversation one more time.
Hi, Matt. Do you know anything about vaping?
A little. Why?
My brother is 17. He started vaping. His classmates suggested that he try it. That worries me.
It should. He breathes chemicals into his body when he vapes.
I know. But my brother and his classmates said that vaping is less harmful than smoking regular cigarettes.
But that doesn't mean it's harmless. Vape liquid has nicotine in it.
That's addictive.
It is, especially for young people. It can cause health problems.
Nicotine affects your heart and brain. It makes it hard to focus on your studies.
True. There can be a lot of nicotine in vape liquid too. One vape pod may have as much nicotine in it as 9 packs of cigarettes.
Wow. And I heard that if you vape, you are more likely to smoke cigarettes in the future.
Yes, vaping is an easy habit to start, but not to stop. So ask your brother why he vapes. Help him quit if you can.
Thanks. I'll try.
Oh no!
What's wrong, Ginger?
My friend started vaping. That worries me.
That's not good. When you vape, you breathe chemicals into your body.
Harmful? harmful chemicals, right?
Right. The liquid has nicotine in it. It's addictive and can cause health problems.
Health problems?
Yes, it affects your heart and your brain.
Oh no, that's really bad news.
Vaping is an easy habit to start.
But it's not easy to stop.
That's right. Ask your friend why he vapes. Maybe you can help him quit.
Yeah, I'll try to make him quit.
Maybe he can eat bananas instead.
Well, now that's a great idea.
Here, have one.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Oh, there you are.
Yeah, sorry I'm late. Again.
Yeah, you are always late. That is a bad habit.
I know, but hey, I have some good news too. Remember my friend, Victor?
Oh, yes. Isn't he the one that is always vaping?
No, not anymore. He kicked the habit.
Wait, Victor kicked a rabbit? That is terrible.
No, he didn't kick a rabbit. He kicked the habit. Kick the habit. It's an English idiom.
Interesting idiom, but what does that mean?
It means you stop doing something that is bad for you.
Oh, like smoking or vaping.
That's right. You give up a bad habit.
Oh, so kicking a habit is not easy.
No, it's not. After you get used to doing something, it's difficult to quit.
That's true. Bad habits are easy to start, but hard to stop.
That's right. It's hard to break bad habits, but it's possible.
Why did Victor decide to kick the habit?
I encouraged him to give it up. Good friends help each other make good choices.
Hey, maybe I can encourage you to start a good habit.
Me? What good habit?
The habit of being on time.
Very funny.
Well, it is a good habit.
All right, friends. Well, this is a hard topic to talk about. If you are someone that vapes, we hope you'll think about the things we've talked about in our lesson, and we hope you're able to stop. We hope you're able to quit. If you're not someone that vapes, we hope that you also got to learn something in today's lesson.
That's right. And remember, if you or a friend is trying to quit a bad habit, try starting a good habit to help fill your time. For instance, instead of smoking, try drinking a glass of water every time you want to smoke. It will help. Or maybe start going on a run. It will help your lungs and your heart heal from smoking.
Those are some great tips. Friends, we'll see you again tomorrow, right here on Let's Talk in English. Goodbye.